It's a nice one. I want to see.
What?
Oh my God. Yeah, baby. Ooh. Hey guys, what's up? It's Brian here, PNW Daily, back at the confluence today. Been a slower day, only one fish caught all morning since sunrise. I did not get here at sunrise, I got here a little later, but we're gonna do 10 minutes of fishing here nonetheless, now that I got the beach to myself. There's not one other person on this beach with me, so yeah, it's a rare occurrence. So, I mean, there's other folks camping and fishing farther on, but right here, this hole is all mine. So let's do it. 10 minutes of fishing, and I've been throwing out the hoochie spinner for a little bit, so I'm gonna change things up and twitch a jig for a little bit. That's the first cast with this twitching jig on this rod, so a little violent. Yesterday I could see him swiping at it. Well, I like a longer rod, that's for sure. Little breeze coming up behind me trying to blow my hat off. Ooh, just had a bite when I lifted it up. As soon as it hit, like I lifted it up, something went pop. It's 15 feet deep in that hole right there, so I gotta let it drop so I can twitch it. And I know it's 15 feet deep in there because a guide told me while he was looking at his depth finder. And he was looking at a bunch of fish just sitting in that little swirl over there. He didn't fish it though. He kept going through. He's like, oh wow, there's a bunch in here. See trout rising occasionally, but I have not seen salmon. Something just got spooked by the shadow of my rod though. I saw the wake. I can tell these reels are a lot more silent than my Tatula was in previous videos. I know it's been about a month, but my mom had brain surgery. I've been dealing with other stuff and technical issues, so every time I try to do a video, something goes wrong. And actually, a couple of them got taken down before you even got to see them. So yeah, I had background noise in there that violated copyright terms, and I couldn't. I tried editing around it, but it just didn't work. And I did not have any cooperation from my production assistants, aka my children. They would not be quiet. I just needed 10 minutes the other night. Couldn't get it. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm just not going to narrate it. Waiting for it to hit the bottom now. There's not that many fish. So I want to get down in the zone for the guys that are cruising through. They're not holding today. They are cruising. Because they're not, like yesterday I could see them going back and forth. They were swiping at it. But it was opening day, so they had the river to themselves. Today, they are definitely spooked. And the ones that were hanging out blew through. They're like, what the fuck is all this shit throwing at me? What's all these spinning things? So we cleaned out the ones that didn't get scared and bit. And the ones that got scared bolted upriver. Said, I'm getting out of here. Duck season is upon us. I need to find me. Funny, the osprey are chasing his eggs. They don't realize. It's not a fish going across the water. They are literally diving at his eggs, man. Unless there's a carcass there I don't see. Those are not eagles. Those are osprey over there. The eagles aren't here today. I hadn't even seen the one on its perch up there. Oops. Wow. This weight, look, the weight of that jig is so heavy it pulls my rod down. I think it's a 3/4. Oh my goodness, look at that. I wasn't paying attention. Like it just keeps doing it. Okay, there we go. My spool's really loose, apparently. Oh, there's the eagle. About to assert dominance. Yeah, those birds scurried. You couldn't see it because they went low. They didn't go high. That eagle is showing them who's boss. See, they're over there on the drift. That eagle went over there like, nuh-uh, dude. It's crazy. I love watching nature. Should be fishing, but I don't think there's that many fish rolling by. I've only seen one coho all morning, like, go by. Yesterday I could see him swimming, much less jumping. I'm doing the quick burst, letting it fall. Quick burst. Because if there's any just sitting there, they'll turn and chase it. They chase twitch and jig. That's why I like them. You can see right, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see how? Let me cast it out here, see if you can. Gotta let it sink into the zone there. You can see that profile. See how clear that water is? It may look murky right there. That's just glacial silt. But the birds can, or excuse me, the birds and the fish can see through that. But I can see that dark profile through that, like 2 feet at least. So that's why I got the dark on, purple. Usually works pretty good for chum, but I don't think there's any chum in here. I like my shorter rods. I just twitch up, reel, twitch, reel, twitch, reel. So I'm going like a foot up, hitting the bottom, foot up, hitting the bottom, and they'll grab it on the rise or the drop because it's in their zone. And you're like, what is that thing? I'm gonna hit it. I want to snap at that. That thing's making me mad. I'll do a little short 2 hops in the shallow right here. I've had them chase it and grab it right there and then run across the water with it. But we're gonna wrap up 10 minutes of fishing. And I am going to throw out the hoochie just a couple of times before we wrap up here. Been almost 10 minutes. Got the same hoochie I caught all my fish with yesterday. A little covered in sand right there, but it's got the gold Simon with the pink small P-line hoochie, not the big one. We were out of the big ones. Actually, you know what? I should have retied with the big one this morning, because I did buy some gold stars yesterday, and those were not cheap, so I need to take advantage of that purchase. But there's not enough time because it's 9.5 minutes of fishing already. That's all right though. That's how it works out. Yesterday I did not have this spot to myself, and I forgot to record when the fishing was hot and heavy. I decided to stay and cast a few more times, record a 10-minute session, and that's when I caught that hog there, as you saw in yesterday's video this morning. But yeah, I'm going fast. But there's just not many fish. I could see them going by. That's how clear the water is here. And it works to your advantage and disadvantage, because you can see them on days that they're not biting, and it frustrates you. But today, the thing that's frustrating is that there's no fish going by, and I got the spot to myself. It's a nice one. I want to see. What? Yeah, baby! Ooh.